so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we're definitely spoiled in that regard.
Here we go. And it's the Aces to start out. Outside Atkins. Pass to Court Queen. Picked by Mrs. Incredible. Court Queen. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Gray outside. Now Mrs. Incredible. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The vision Gray has on the floor is exceptional. Spots an opening and picks up the assist.
Now here's Court Queen. Gray defending. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Charles. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Doesn't mind the mid-range shot. Charles plays smart and will take what the defense gives her.
Now here's Court Queen. She's covered closely. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Buries the long-range jumper.
That is some dime-dropping, exquisite assist.
With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And, guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Wide open look. Good. She hits the jumper.
Red hot out of the gates, 4 for 4 shooting.
Court Queen with it. She's got 5. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for her? That was how she got to the hoop.
Yeah, just a classic pick play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely. You know, that took the defender right out of the equation.
Parker ties the screen. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. And the Storm, another 3.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the middle. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Charles, no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as the block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Pass to Gray. Charles, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Charles, it's hauled in by the Aces. From deep, Ariel Atkins.
A rebound by Parker Tyus.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. To the wing on the left. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. And she's good on the 3 ball.
What a performance. It seems like every 3 she shoots is going to go in. I mean, she is in the zone.
Now Court Queen. She's got 5. Here's Mrs. Incredible. It's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Charles, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Down low. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mrs. Incredible.
At the line for the away team, number 21, one shot.
Seattle in the lead. Pass to Gardner. Back to Gray. Launches a three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Boss. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 50, 2 shots.
And she makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And it's tied up with that one. And the Storm with possession. Pass to Gardner. Back to Gray. The 3 ball. Boss pulls it in. A basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming.
Russell with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Gray. Gray misses the follow-up. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Aces ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through 1.
And here's Suarez. 3 on the clock. To the paint. And she throws it down with one hand. Slam-a-jamma bing bong.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
Pass to Iriafen. Here's Jackson. Boss. Suarez covering. Here's Boss. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Now Suarez. And here is Gray. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Pau Pau. Good, and the assist goes to Rickea Jackson.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hailing from America's finest city, San Diego, California, none other than Tahina Pau Pau.
Growing up, she trained with another San Diego legend, Kelsey Plum. Similar to her mentor, Pau Pau is a stellar guard who plays with an edge and sees the floor very well. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. McBride
to Gray. Back to McBride. Now Prince. And stolen by Boss. To the inside. Here's this is incredible.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once she came up with the steal, she went straight on the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on defense.
Pass to Gray. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guessed it just enough to bother her.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Gray defending. The Storm trail. Now McBride. Charles. Gray up top. Pass to Prince. 5 on the clock. Now here's McBride. Connects from three-point range.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Timeout called the Aces. Making a switch.
Well, fellas, it's almost like we can see the finish line. We're almost there.
Yeah, you definitely can, but that's part of the challenge. Focusing on the game in front of you is one of the hardest things to do.
Well, you got to focus on the task at hand, and that has to be the message in the locker room every single day. Focus on what we've got today, and the rest will take care of itself.
Inside, here's Mrs. Incredible. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Out to the wing. There's the three. And the Storm, another three.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Count that bucket.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Off target from three-point range. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Here's Court Queen. Hits it from three-point range.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
A clear look for Tina Charles. 18 feet away, and she knocks it down.
Not nearly as many threes from them here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should go back to that.
To the paint. And she caught that pass in full stride on her way to the big dunk.
The monster dunk coming off a super pick play.
It really did work to perfection. It gave her all the room she needed for the flush.
Yeah, that's a good physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. Tim.
And the shot goes in.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Court Queen, that's good.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Once again, the defense allowing her to get clean looks at three-pointers. I don't know why. And she continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Court Queen. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
What a job she's doing here. I mean, her second quarter has been even better than her first.
Up in time, and it's good!
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Aces ahead, up 7. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. The second half beginning in a moment.
You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's McBride.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
And here's Gray. Charles. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Boss pulls it in.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Pass to Court Queen. For 3. And the ace is another 3.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible.
And she banks in the layup.
She just used her height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
Court Queen with it. 16 points for her. This is incredible. Yep, that one goes.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Pass to Mrs. Incredible.
Parker ties the screen.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
Now Court Queen. With some arc.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
Seattle trailing here.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Now here's Court Queen. 16 points for her. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Boss.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. it go from deep. That one, no good. To the middle. Here's Boss. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Gray. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Parker Tyus up top. Over Boss. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now here's Court Queen. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. And she didn't get quite enough under that one. Now here's Court Queen. Gray defending. Down low. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Howard. Court Queen. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Charles, defended by Mrs. Incredible. And stolen by Boss. To the left side wing. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Now here is Atkins. No good on the triple. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Outside Lloyd. Misses Incredible. Count that one.
A pretty savvy passer. Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
Here's McBride. Pass to Gondrzik. Back to McBride. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Aces.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
And here's Cook. McBride. Pass to Cook. And stolen by Atkins. One-on-one fast break. Here's Lloyd. Shoots over Gondrzik. And it's Lloyd missing.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Now Cook. To the inside. Charles. Blocked. Jackson outside. Pass to Atkins. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Las Vegas Aces. On Monday, the Atlanta Dream are coming into town, and it's going to kick off a homestand for them. And then on Thursday,
They'll start out on the road in Phoenix against the Mercury.
And for their matchup with the Sky, that's going to be one where it takes a lot of airs and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over them.
Yeah, it could get ugly, but when the game tips off, who knows what will happen.
McBride misses. And the Aces with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Pow with the steal.
To the middle.
Oh, slammed in, Rakia Jackson.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
And she sure is causing some havoc out there.
Has to Cook.
Back to McBride. Left side, Charles. They need this. Just 5 on the clock. That shot off.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
Well, you give Lloyd any room around the arc, and she'll take it. She shoots threes without hesitating at all.
Has to Cook.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. McBride misses.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Now Lloyd releases. Kept alive. Russell. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Back to McBride. Charles. Here's Cook. And the Storm miss again.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was gonna fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Charles.
Covered by Iriafin. Has to Cook. Suarez. Now Cook. Here's Gondrzik.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Now Pow. Jackson outside. Pow. Back to Jackson.
It's stolen by McBride.
And here's Gondrzik.
Here's Suarez. And it's good for 2.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Pow. Jackson outside.
Pass to Lloyd.
Pow. Here's Jackson.
Inside.
Here's Iriafin.
Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Outside Charles. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Jackson outside.
Back to Lloyd. Pass to Jackson.
Pow.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Storm now. Misses incredible with it. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.